These are emails between Katie Paulson and Natalie Kennett regarding the verification process they used to verify that such messages came from Steve McRae. I'm going to start here with the one from 10/11, but I'm going to skip down to the end where Steve is first mentioned. It says here, have a few screenshots. I'm done with all this and protecting others. Steve threatened me. They say it's a fake Steve. A day this point, I believe it maybe. I'm done, Katie. Have it all. I'm not hiding anything. Nat sends Katie a screenshot. Katie says, where did Steve and Tina threaten you? Also, where did she bring up Steve and Tina before? She being Katie McDermott, otherwise known as Little Miss Noble. Nat then says, Tina's been talking to me since January, but with Little Miss Noble for 2 years. She spoke to many in the community. Personally, I find it hard to think of Tina involved, but I didn't know you had a TRO on Steve until last week. Yeah, wish I'd known that before. Steve mid-February, but Noble and others said it wasn't the real Steve, so who knows? She spoke to people on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, but people are loyal and won't reveal. I hope to recover my memories as time goes on, and when I know Salts will. I urge you to report every email and get them traced because I know none are from me. If you want the rest of the screenshots, I'll send them when I get home. Katie says, fake Steve. Where did these conversations take place? I can check the username and verify. Nat says, Steve, ask anything from Instagram, but yours I thought was real too. Katie says, his followers are actually his friends. Where are the messages? Nat says, I don't have them anymore. Certain threads were deleted in April the last time I was hacked or spoofed or whatever the term is. So hoping Salts can recover. Salts has asked me to talk to anyone anymore. So later I'll send you all screenshots from friends and alts and anything else related. And then if you need anything else, you can contact Salts. I hope you find everyone responsible, Katie. Seriously, I'd hand over my phone tomorrow if it meant you'd catch them. Katie says, that is not a fake Steve account. So what did he tell you? Nat says, but yours didn't look fake either, and I didn't know the difference, so people say that not to take it as fact is rather be upfront because I struggle at present to know real from not. Just nasty. He threatened me to stay quiet as I was questioning things and follow Little Miss Noble instructions. Said bad things happen to people who don't follow rules. He's not very kind. I reported him to police here. If he lived here, I'd go for harassment order too, but that's if it's his real profile. Katie says, okay, you never spoke to me. But that sounds like him. Nat says, I thought it did. All this time, I've thought the absolute worst of you. I'm so sorry. The more I learn, the more I hate them all. I don't know either way, but if that is him, he's not a nice person. Katie says, he's dangerous and preys on women. Where are messages of you speaking to others about Steve? Nat says, I'll need to wipe out the names of people I spoke to. I can't do that right now as I'm with my nieces. I'll send them later. Convo's a messenger mostly. Snapchat with Little Miss Noble and Dustin. Katie says, okay. Katie says, the Katie you replied to is not the real Katie. They made a fake email. Nat says, ugh. I replied, I thought it was her. Thank you for letting me know. Katie says, I confirmed that the Steve account is real. Nat says, oh, wow. Yeah, he's not a nice person. Okay, well, in that case, please stay safe. Like, there's nothing physical evidence-wise I can give you, but maybe the police can help you. I have a safety button in my home. I feel safe being in the UK. I'm terrified they'll give my address to my ex and if I share things I remember in time, but they can't physically harm me, only him. I'm worried about you, though. Just be careful. If you go out, take an alarm with you just in case. Safety is important. Katie says, what did he say to you? Nat says, well, just nasty. He was creepy, like weird. The way he talks to women is vile. I showed my friends. I told him Miss Noble, but she said he was probably just drunk. I wouldn't want to meet him on my own. Let's just say that he scared me. Like I said, I reported it. If he lived here, I'd file a proper complaint as I asked him to stop making gestures, and he didn't. Police weren't worried for my safety because of his location, but I was given a victim leaflet and told to talk to someone about it. When I told people recently, they said it was probably a fake account and that Unirock was setting him up. I don't trust anyone at President bar Salts. Katie then sends a screenshot. Was this the account that he sent it from? Nat says, this one. Katie says, there's nothing attached. Nat resends it. Katie says, Can you unblock him quickly so you can see the number of followers? Nat apparently does and resends the screenshot. Katie says, it's his real account. Can you find any messages from him? Nat says, the thread as well as others were deleted when I was hacked. I'm told police can recover them, but not sure how it's done. I'll ask friends because I sent them screenshots and told them about it, so they might have my PMs from February. Katie says, okay. Nat says, have you told anyone what I just told you about Steve? Katie says, I never mentioned his name. Nat says, well, whatever you've said, someone knows who you mean. So that's it. That is the whole verification process on how it was determined that Steve was behind messages. Basically, no messages were shown. They were only claimed to have existed by someone who clearly can't remember shit, according by these messages. And then she was reiterated the name that she claims was the name on the Instagram account, to which Katie then looked it up and said, nope, that's his real account. Therefore, those bad messages that I've never seen, that I don't even know if really exist, they came from him. So now let's go on a live stream and tell people all about it, which is what you're going to see right now.
So do you want to name who she named, Katie?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, God. So I saw the screenshot of the actual account she spoke to. It was the real account of the person. She had them blocked, and it was Steve McCray.
There you go.
It was not a fake screenshot. It was his real account. We verified it was his real account. She was lied to by them when they found out that he was threatening her. It's my belief that they got nervous that she would say something, and they made her think she wasn't talking to him, but it was really his account.
That's what I was afraid of. See, and people told me I was nuts. So it's allegedly Steve.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, I've known this the whole time. And I think, like, people don't realize, like, it's hard because a lot of people have opinions about me, and a lot of people have really vile opinions about me because of what he's done and the lies that he has spewed about me and this cult of women he's preyed on. I feel really bad for the women that he's done this to.
And Charlotte got it hard, and it is everything we've watched. Now, everything we've watched happen, it all goes through a lineage. I can take it to a point. I couldn't get it to Steve, but I can take it pretty far.
So it's Steve, then Tina and Aaron.
Yep. Oh, yep.
See, Nat said Tina was not involved.
Oh, no, Nat said, no, that's, see what was misunderstood.
I didn't say that.
Nat said that Aaron wasn't there in the beginning, and then Nat said that Aaron, she couldn't say what she did. She was close to some of the people, but Nat had no evidence of what.
Here's what we from the screenshots we've seen. Tina.
And these are verified, not fake. These are true screenshots.
Yes, these are true screenshots.